Hi there, it's Marita with Harmonic Wholeness. I just returned from a luncheon where Amy Zastro of Kickbutt Coaching, she talked about standing for something, especially in this time of everybody being forced to, she didn't use that word, looking at, there's so much energy against. And rather than coming from the approach of what do you stand for? And she took us through a couple exercises, asking questions like, what do you believe in? What do you value? And just gave us 45 seconds to write down, just like brain dump, write down qualities of what I believe or what you value, etc. And then she had us do the same type of thing with our business and then choose one thing. If you were to choose one of those words and then introduce yourself to someone, what do you stand for? And we had to do that with three people that we had not yet met. And what I found interesting was, first of all, having to choose one quality was not that easy. And I found that I chose wholeness because when I look at what I do and the result of what I do with my clients, it is to achieve wholeness. If it is the wholeness on a physical level, a spiritual level, the way we think, all of these different types of things, the bottom line is I want them to walk away with a new sense of wholeness. So when I was talking to these three individuals that I didn't know, it was so funny because my new company, which was a downloaded type of experience where I was in meditation and the words harmonic wholeness just got like dumped down. And I was said wholeness, and then the next person I said harmony, and it's like, wow, with my head I had to choose one, and it was wholeness. And then yet when I was in the moment, sometimes harmony came out, which I thought was very interesting. So it's, for me, clearly it's a phrase, and the business entity name, if you will, totally embodies what it is that I am and what I am trying to bring you. And from a spiritual level, which then I kind of went on down that little wormhole, if you will, a spiritual level, my purpose is to help you remember, and to remember who you are, to remember that you are soul, that you came here for specific lessons and teachings and gifts that you are to share with your community, those people that you have influence over. And when I looked I'm in the middle of this rebrand, and I looked at all of the tools that I've gathered over the last 20 years, all of the little tools, services, products, whatever you want to call them, and I listed them out, and I have divided how I show up into body, soul, essence. I think we've really shifted from body, mind, soul to body, soul, essence, although not a lot of people talk about that. But it's time to look higher, and the essence is higher. So what I did is I listed everything that I offer, and then I categorized where they fall. What do they support? Do they support the body, the soul, the essence? And the great majority of them, on one level or another, they support all three, which was really quite enlightening. It was a very validating kind of experience or exercise to do. It's like, wow, this is so cool, because they came to me at different times, clearly over 20 years, and they've been incorporated, and I'm known for this plethora of all these toys in the sandbox kind of things. But when you look at them as a whole, they support the awakening, they support the harmonic wholeness, they support your health, be it your physical health, your spiritual health, your the emotional health. It's so exciting. It's just very exciting. So what I wanted to share, because that was so inspiring to be led through a simple exercise of just do a brain dump. What do you believe in? What do you stand for? What are your values? How do they translate into how you show up? If you have a business, how do you demonstrate that in your business? If you are an employee, how do you demonstrate that in your place of business, wherever it is you work? If you're in service, or if you are some like an accountant, I don't know. How do you interact? How does all that bubble up and manifest for you? So that's really what I wanted to share with you today. I just wanted to share the inspiring experience that I had at a luncheon, and encourage you to just kind of sit with that. It's solstice today in Central Time Zones US. It's 4:44, which I think is coming up pretty soon here, in a couple hours, and it's a beautiful time to be reflective. We're going into winter on this side of the planet, and winter is all about reflection, going within, being contemplative, really giving thought to all that. And that's what winter's all about, and that is what I believe solstice is all about, to be very intentional. What do you want to create going forward? So I wish you happy solstice, and until next time, it's Marita with Harmonic Wholeness. Bye-bye.